Okay, guys, so I got bored today, and I was just like, you know what, I should make a weather radio collection. This thing is still screaming at me, so I'm gonna unplug it. Anyway, yeah, I felt like I should do a weather radio collection video today, because I haven't done one since, like, January or something. No, actually, I think last one I did, yeah, it was, like, January. And I had, like, a few less radios done. Like, I didn't have a few of the radios I have now, so I've gotten a few more since January, I guess. Not that many, but I have gotten a few more. So, we're just gonna do the updated video. Um, I'm just trying to figure this out, how I'm gonna do this. I guess that's fine. Alright. I'm also gonna go over the rarity of all these radios. Like, I don't usually do that in my collection videos, but today I'm going to. Mount one of these on the wall. There we go. Been wanting to mount one of these on the wall. Yeah, see, I can just take it off. That's cool. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so let's go over the collection. I guess we'll start this table, or this shelf. Let's start up here. This is a Midland ER10 first gen, 1-star rarity. Not that rare, but it's nice.
1941. Semis today at 7:09
It doesn't have great signal. There we go.
Following River State data is for recreation.
Fixed it. It always has an interference, especially on channel 4. Good radio, you know, I like it. Moving on is this handheld CB radio. It's not like a full weather radio, but it does have weather band. If I like turn it on, it doesn't have batteries in it right now, so I can't really show you. But yeah, it does have weather band. If you flip the switch to the top, you can program it to put weather band on it. Pretty cool. Has an external antenna port too. I don't really know the model number. All I know is it's made by GE. There's the serial number. Kind of like rubbed off. You might be able to see the model number. Oh no! I dropped it. That's not good. I dropped it. That was bad. Anyway, yeah, so it works. Moving on is my Recom. I don't think this is rare at all. I think it's just like 0-star. Next up is my rarest radio. This is my Recom R500. 4-star rarity.
Indian River Inlet.
Great radio. I love it. It's also one of my loudest radios. This is really loud. The Sangean's really loud. That's really loud. The Sangean's really loud. I have a few other loud radios, like not just the Sangean, but that's one of my loudest. I think this thing's pretty loud. That's pretty loud. Yeah. This is probably one of my loudest too. They're all pretty loud. Yeah. So that's a good radio. The R500. It's 4-star, and I really like it. It's probably one of my favorite radios. Next up is the Legiani 218WB. It has like a messed up screen a little bit, but other than that, it works fine. There's the other battery that I had in it, which is rechargeable. It's charging right now. I'll actually show you. It's right out here. It's my 259's batteries also. I use those batteries on my 259. Yeah. As you can tell, because there's no batteries in it right now, but it is on, and I have the cover off so that when when I get the batteries, I can put them back in. Yeah, this radio is okay. I mean, I just bought it off of Amazon because I had extra money, and I just wanted to get like a random handheld, and I decided to pick this one up, and it's not bad. I really like it. I mean, it's pretty nice. I use it quite often. It doesn't have an alert tone. It just goes straight to the weather broadcast. You have to hold down the scan set button. I know two other people who have this. Only two other people that I know that actually have that radio, and that would be Southern Pennsylvania WX, who has a white one, and then JRFRSD serial. He has a yeah, he has the same model as me, except his works a little different. His has a different interface, but other than that, it's the same radio. Next up is this dumb AccuRate thingy. I hate this radio. Absolutely hate it. It's very dirty because it's been sitting in my basement forever, and it barely works. So, yeah. It works, but I've gotten it only to activate from self-activation, and that was it. So, yeah. I hate this thing, but it's an 8552W. I kind of hate it. It works, though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 weather radios so far. 5, actually. Moving to the next shelf, we have the Radio Shack 12S259. My favorite handheld that I own. Next to the that, and then obviously I like the HH54 too, but I don't really use my HH like that much anymore. So I don't really use my HH that much anymore. So, yeah, I use this more. Or actually, I don't really bring handhelds a lot with me. I usually bring this. The radios I usually bring are that, and my 996. Which is covered by antennas right now. Let me just move.
A few other locations.
Yeah, okay, well, it still works, so. Alright, yeah, there's my 996. Very beautiful radio. But yeah, 259. It's just a 259. There's nothing really that special about it. Yeah, there's nothing really that special about it. It's just a 259. It works. Good radio. Next up is my version 2 ER10. I hate this thing. I do not like it at all. These things are very, very weird radios. I don't know. I like the version 1 a lot better. It's literally just an ER50 without a backlight. That's literally what this is. I don't really have much to say about it. It's not rare. Same with this. This isn't rare. Next up is a 74102. This is 2-star.
West winds around 5 miles per hour.
Very loud.
Hot.
Yeah, very loud. I'm not going to fully alert test it, but I do like this radio. I like it. It works okay. It's tiny. It's very small. It might not look that small, but it's very small. Same with this. This thing's like really small too. Oh, and also another thing I just figured out about this.
In the afternoon.
It has AM/FM. I have it on 93.7 because
Rain.
I have it on 93.7 because that's like that's what relays alerts from my area. But yeah, I didn't know this had weather or AM/FM. Sorry, I didn't know this thing had AM/FM. It does. You just press this button. It's the band button, and it plays the AM/FM. This was just a 74102.
Those in the upper 30s.
Nothing very special about it. It's just a normal 74102. Very loud. It's a good radio. It's 2-star, so it's kind of rare. Next up is the Midland DR50. I just charged this thing. It's on WNG 704.
Southeast wind 5 to 10 knots. Becoming south 10 to 15.
Yeah, that thing's on WNG 704. It works good. I just leave it there because, yeah. Not really rare at all. I have a few of these. I have one there, and then I have 2 over there. As you can tell. Right over there, I have 2. But yeah. So that's basically it for this table. Let's move over to this table, I guess. We got my 12519.
Low tide is at 11:51 p.m.
Just a normal 519. Nothing too special about it. Just, your typical 519. Works good. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's 1-star. So, yeah. Next up, I have 2 of these. This one's broken, though. This is First Alert WX150.
2 a.m. Wednesday. At 10 a.m. at the Philadelphia.
Nice radio. I've now replaced the 2 radios that my cat broke, which was this thing and this. I have actually the 2 broken ones, so this is the broken version of that, and then that's the broken version of that. So, yeah. I have 2 of these, so that leaves me with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 12 so far. Yeah, it works pretty decently. That one's broken, obviously, but that one works decently. Next up is my Whistler WS1010. This thing works, I just don't have it on right now because I don't like using this. It gets really bad signal. Also, the battery thing is broken. That's got my really old name on it. That's crazy. Shut the battery cover. Yeah, it works. Moving on. I don't really have much to say about this. It's not rare or anything. Next up is my 12-382. This thing has signal problems, but
1 at Mount Holly, 43 at Mill.
it's working at this moment. And it's 3-star because it's I have a 2, so now I have officially A 2-star. All right, let's go. Let's go over what I have. I'll just find a random 1-star. 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 2-star. 2-star. And then 3-star, which is that's my only 3-star. And then 4-star, right there. I don't have a 5-star yet, but I'm aiming to get a 5-star because I do really want one. So, yeah. I'm probably going to try and get a 5-star, like one of the more common 5-stars. And it's going to go down to 4-star if I buy it anyway. I think technically that thing is 5-star because, like, nobody else has it. And it's rare. So I guess it's technically a 5-star. I don't really know. Like, there's been instances of these being on, like, shipping and selling websites, but they're very rare to find. But I think that thing's actually a 5-star. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll see if it ever gets put on the chart. But yeah, that's just a normal 3-star, 382. I don't really have much to say about it. I don't necessarily like that radio. It's okay, but I don't really like it. I like my 261 better because I can actually get signal on that thing in different spots, unlike the 382. Next up, these two things, the Emerson WS12. They both work. They both work. I just never have them on because they do not get good signal and they interfere with my other radios. But they do work. I just don't have them on. That's radio number 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's radio 15 and 16. Alright, now time to move on to this table. By the way, those aren't rare. So then this is going to be radio 17. This is my Zone Guard Plus. It's uneven right now. It's just a normal Zone Guard Plus.
Highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening.
Kind of has bad
Then
signal.
becoming mostly cloudy.
It kind of has trash signal right now, but it does still activate, so I don't really care. The backlit looks purple, kind of. It's actually just blue. Same with that. Yeah. It's a 1-star. It's nothing really special about it. It's just a normal Zone Guard Plus. And this one I actually didn't overpay for. I paid only $40 for that instead of 80, or 90. I paid 90 for that one when it actually still worked. But yeah, I paid only 40 for this one. And I had 2 alert modules already, so I got 2 with it, and that gave me a bunch more alert modules. I'm actually using the Zone Guard's cord on that, and then I'm using the Zone Guard Plus's cord on that. Actually, no. I'm using the Zone Guard Plus's cord on this, and then that's using a cord from, like, a weather station or something, because it still works. Yep, so next up, that's 17. Number 18 is the Zone Guard normal version. It's got a short antenna, but other than that, it works literally fine. Perfectly fine.
10 a.m., Tuesday, March 18th.
Speaker sounds different on that, and that also somehow gets better signal. At least on channel 4, where I had it mounted, it somehow gets better signal. It works. That's radio number 18. It's not rare at all. That's actually the stupid Zone Guard with, like, the reversed advisory and watch light. I'm gonna have to send that to someone and get that fixed, but other than that, yeah, it works. Or I can just get a soldering iron and fix it myself. Only difference between this is the design is a little bit different. Like, this is more like trapezoid, and that's, like, just more rectangle. And, yeah, this has a test button for the alert modules, and that doesn't. And also, the sides are a little bit different. The buttons are, like, thicker and stuff. And the light bar is different. This only lights up where you see where the white part is. Like, the more white part, that's where that lights up. That thing's entire light bar lights up. Except with these, it's a little bit different, because only, like, the side of the light bar lights up. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, moving on to radio number 19 are the radios that I consider not the greatest, which are all of these right here. This thing, that thing, because it's broken, kind of. It turns on sometimes, but it also decides it doesn't want to work sometimes. This thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and that thing. Those things suck. And my Sangean, because it's in bad condition. The Sangean's not that bad. It's just in bad condition. But, yeah, this thing's my Motorola, this is number 19, I think, or 18. No, it's 19. This is my Motorola MWR 800. This thing sucks. I do not recommend you buy this. Oh, it died. It died. It does work sometimes, though. Like, I've gotten it to work before. It doesn't have weather alert or anything. It's just one of your basic little weather radios that you can buy. I actually got that from a Radio Shack. And then next up is this stupid Fox Power thing. Yeah, I got this from a credit website that my mom had. for Christmas one year. Got a flashlight. Yeah. It works. It works, I just don't really use it. I lost one of the batteries to it, so I have to get another one. But it works, I just don't really use it. It's got an SOS alarm. This thing desperately needs to be charged. Yeah, next up is the 12-260. I don't really use this thing. This is number 21. No, yeah, this was 20, so that's 21. The 260. Yeah, the speaker's messed up, so you can't really hear it. Over like this, that. Yeah, you can't really hear the 260 that much. The radios you can hear the most in my collection are my Zone Guards, because I have like, the Etons, because I have like 3 of the ones with the same alert tone. You can hear the 996 pretty well, and the 991. You can hear the 382 pretty well, the 519 pretty well. You can hear the R500 pretty well. Yeah, other than that, you can barely hear the 259. Like, even on max volume, you can barely hear it. The HH you can hear decently well. The 100, it activates early, so you can kind of hear it good. But other than that, you can't really hear anything that great. The Sangean you can hear good, too. But yeah, that thing. I don't really have much to say about it. It's not rare. None of the ones I've gone over besides that were at all rare. That's a 1-star. The rest of them aren't rare at all. I mean, this might be rare, but I don't think it is. Next up is the Max Digital MX-CR01NW. I don't really have much to say about this either. Like I said, it works, but I don't really use it. It sometimes works. It's very intermittent. I can get it to work sometimes, and then other times it just doesn't want to work. But yeah, it does turn on sometimes, so you might see it on, you might see it off. Like, it was on over there for a while, and so I accidentally ended the video like an idiot, but anyway, yeah, that thing works. Perfectly fine. No, not perfectly fine. What am I saying? It sometimes works. Next up, the Radio Shack 12-89. I don't have it plugged in, but it does work. It's just got a crappy antenna. Same with that Coleman thingy. It works. I just don't, again, I don't have it plugged in. But it does work. That's number 23, 24, and 25. Moving on to radio number 20. None of those are rare, by the way. Moving on to radio number 26. This thing's broken. The USB port is, like, broken. Let me see if I can show you. You're gonna see it's, like, kind of just fell inside the radio. And I can't plug it in now. This is my FRX3. I need to get a new one. I mean, other than the stupid USB port not working, I guarantee if I put a battery in it, it would work. But yeah. No, again, not really much to say about that radio because it doesn't work and it's not rare. Next up behind it is we're starting to get into like the better radios now. The 26103 variant, so it's a 2-star. It works. It just has messed up speaker, but other than that, it works. It's quite loud. I mean, the 382 is definitely louder, but it's that you can still quite hear pretty decently fine. Also, it helps that it's a third header because you can hear that and the 261 or that and 382 pretty well. Next to it's my Midland WR120. I'm not even gonna go over that too much. It's just a 120. There's nothing special about it. It's literally just a 120. It's an easy variant, not the DSP or anything. I hate the DSP. It's just, your regular everyday 120. I don't really use it that much. It just kind of sits there.
For the entire coastal waters.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll turn it on. Like, this is my go-to radio that I turn on while waiting for the RWC, but sometimes I turn that on. Actually, the RWC's tomorrow. So, I can't believe that'll already be this thing's third RWT. Like, I cannot believe that. It'll be that thing's third RWT. Cannot believe I've already had that thing for 3 weeks. It's kind of wild. Well, it would be 2 weeks. Yeah. Next up after the 120, it's not rare at all. The 261 was, but that thing's not rare. Next up's the 991. These things are starting to, the market for these things are starting to go wild. Like crazy priced, but other than that. I think I got mine for a pretty decent price. I think I paid only like $40 for this thing. It's not that bad. I was frantically looking for one of these for months, and then I finally found one on eBay, so I bought it. These should have been 2-star when I got it, but no, they were only 1-star, and they're still only 1-star. Because I can understand why they're 1-star now. They pop up more often now, but yeah, this thing was like it should have been 2-star when I was looking for one. Next up is the Radio Shack 12-996. Again, 1 star only, but it's my favorite radio in my whole collection.
20 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots after midnight.
I love this radio. It is my favorite radio in my entire collection. I overpaid for it, but I do really like it. It's a very big privilege to have a 996, and I have one. I love my 996 very dearly. I love my 996, like, very dearly. So, yeah. That's that. Moving on, we have the, what else do we have? After the 996, we have the stupid, G-Storm. Oh, wait, I didn't go over the Sangean, did I? Yeah, Sangean CL100, not rare, just, normal Sangean. I like it. It is messed up, though, as you can tell with all those wires. But it does work. Moving on is this G-Storm G70W number 1. This is the one that's in kind of bad condition. This is the one that's in kind of bad condition compared to this one. It's in kind of bad condition. I had to break it open to get the USB port out. And right now I'm using it on batteries because I didn't feel like charging it. So, yeah. There was no point in me, like, breaking it open. But yeah, I'm using it on batteries right now because I didn't feel like charging it. This one's charged, though. I got this thing. This is just AM/FM. I guess it's not really a weather radio, but I'll count it. Next up, G-Storm G7W number 2.
It was sunny.
Not really much to say about this one. It's just a G-Storm. Again, same with that one. It's not rare. These are kind of rare. 1 star, 1 star. Next up is my WR400. I don't really use this thing that much either. I should be using it more. It has batteries in it.
And Wilkes-Barre, Scranton.
That's okay. It works fine. It's just a 400. And, not rare. Next up is the 74-200. This thing's not rare either.
43 at Millville.
It's version 8, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's version 8. Most common one. HH54 VP2. This used to be 1 star. They're not 1 star anymore. Oh, I gotta deal with that. I gotta deal with that later. I don't know what's going on with it. Hold on, let me deal with that. Okay, well, I backed up and now it's working. I guess it just doesn't like me. But yeah, it works. It's just an HH. Nothing really too special about it. It's kind of rare because it's a VP2, but other than that, not really. It's not even 1 star anymore. So much dust on that thing. Yeah, I already went over that ER50, so I'm not going to go over these, but these are just 2 more ER50s, both on KIH, both the same radios, that other one over there. 2 more ER50s, yeah, they're just ER50s, nothing special about them. This is an ER200, this is 2 star.
Wednesday night, mostly cloudy.
And you might be like, oh, that's just an ER210. No, it's not. Let me show you. It's got the 16 serial, and it says ER200. Next up is my 310. This is just a normal 310. It's not an ER300 or anything.
10 to 15 miles per hour.
It's got the newer alert tone. I hate that alert tone, but...
Thursday night, rain.
It does work. It has a stupid newer alert tone, but it does work fine, I guess. For a while, this was my favorite radio, and then it stopped being my favorite radio when I got my 996, so, yeah. Well, no, I actually had this after the 996, so it was my favorite radio for like a week, and then it became the 996 again. Moving on, we have the Accurate 8510. This thing's just a normal Accurate 8510, nothing special about it.
Mostly sunny.
Again, it should be 1 star, because those things are kind of rare, but not that rare. BC148 XLT, just a normal BC148 XLT. Again, nothing too special about it.
Morning, then rain light.
Except the fact that it's in horrible condition. Well, it's not in bad condition, it just doesn't have an antenna, so I have to use a wire. Oh, I forgot my WR100. Here's my WR100 version 3.
Falls Island, issued at 10:10.
Picky with signal, but it works fine there, so I'm just leaving it there. It is yellowing a little bit, so I'm going to eventually have to... I have a piece of paper behind it, so it doesn't yellow, but it's still kind of yellowing. So I'm going to have to get a version 5 eventually and move that somewhere else. That's the only spot where I found that it works, though, so I'll just leave it there. These stupid walkie-talkies, they're not really weather... Actually, they do. They have weather alert. They actually do have weather alert, so I guess they're weather radios. Yeah, 2 walkie-talkies. They're the same model, LXT600 PA. I guess they're the LXT600 VP4, technically. This one I colored black. It's actually silver like that one. Yeah, see, LXT600 PA. Same model on this one. Yeah. I got those a while ago. They're not rare. And then we got the Pro 2045. This thing's kind of rare. They don't pop up too often. If there was a scanner rarity chart, this would be on it, I think, as like a 1-star or 2-star.
Winds 15 to 20 knots.
It's because they're kind of rare. I got this from a thrift store, and it has this like cow alert tone. It's actually really cool. Other than that, yeah, it's just a normal Pro 2045. Nothing too special about it. And then we got the stupid rare vector thingy that has a broken speaker that I can't use. I don't think it goes off for like alerts because the weather broadcast turned on one time when I had it on alert during the RWT. But it did turn on. But other than that, it hasn't really done much else. It has weather alert, it has weather band, but it just doesn't work. So, that's sad. I want to get another one of these and hear what the alert tone sounds like because I've never actually heard the alert tone on that. And that's the last radio in the collection. That is my whole collection. I just figured I'd make this video because I haven't updated my collection in a while. Oh, look. It's turned to 12 a.m. Cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!